Everybody, let's get out of here. This place is covered head to toe in shit.
Hello. Hi. My name is Lame Gingy, or Kenny, or whatever you want to call me. That's fine. I don't really have a preference. Anyway, if you have found your way over here from my gaming channel, I love you, and I hope we get married. I'm very excited for our wedding. I love the support. Even if you don't stay, I still really appreciate you coming over and checking everything out. And if you didn't, and you found your way here from some other source, I'm still glad you're here, and I hope you enjoy yourself, and I hope we have a good time together. I've been wanting to post on this channel for a few years now. It's just taken a long time for me to mentally prepare myself and then do all the other stuff, and I finally got things set up, I think. And I thought a good way to kick everything off is to combine a few of my favorite things, one of them being makeup. Even if I'm not the best at it, I may not be a guru, but I think I know how to have fun, okay? And I also wanted to kind of kick things off by exploring one of my favorite things in the world, the best movie ever made, that being Twilight. And I'm really excited. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully you enjoy. Now, before we get into it, I think it's really important to talk about the other aspect of Twilight, both the novels and the movies. There are a few things that I think just really need to be addressed before I just blindly go into endorsing or, promoting this. I think it's important that we talk about the negatives associated with it. One of them being the propaganda. I think it's important for people to be aware of the things that they are consuming, whatever kind of media you're consuming. Please be cautious of the intent behind them and the messages being communicated. Specifically, in the case of Twilight, there are themes of religious indoctrination. It's not very blatant, though there are undertones there, and I'm not saying you can't have that, believe in anything, but it's good to be aware of what it is that you're viewing and reading. There are also themes that are a little bit more problematic in the sense of inappropriate age relationships, depictions of violence in several forms, racial discrimination as well. And I think all of these things just need to be addressed. This is not a good portrayal of healthy dynamics, obviously, nor people, nor the rest of society, to be honest. This is a dramatized story from somebody with a very niche system of beliefs. And just because it is a media sensation and it's a cult classic, and we love to consume it either as cringeworthy or as this masterpiece, I think you can still do that while critiquing these negative aspects, and that's what I'm kind of hoping to do here. And I'd also like to add that the Native American community that's used as a plot device in this story is a real community of people. They're real people. They're not werewolves. They were heavily affected by this franchise, and so I think it's worth talking about the negative impacts. There were some positive impacts. However, to this day, there's no financial gain from being a part of this, even though they are a central part to the storyline and the plot. So I think, first of all, that's kind of unfair, and second of all, the way that they were portrayed has really led to a lot of misinformation and a lot of mistreatment against Native American peoples, which unfortunately is way, way, way too common in this country and always has been. But we can do our part. We can try to move in the direction of change as much as we can. And one of the ways that I think we should be able to do that is by actually supporting the community that was sensationalized and turned into this fantastical version of itself by people that weren't even a part of the community. So in my description, I will be sharing access to a campaign by the Quileute tribe called Move to Higher Ground, and it is a campaign to move their culturally significant school where young members of the community are learning their ways and learning how to participate in that community and building an identity and building this sense of self and agency with this rich history. It is endangered in the sense that it is placed in a tsunami zone and it's not safe there, especially for the longevity of their community. And so this campaign is to get enough resources for them to be able to move that school to a much more safer location and therefore continue to teach their teachings and celebrate their community and encourage prosperity. And I think it's really important to try to support these people as much as we can, because especially with Midnight Sun release and with this hype around Twilight, it's really important to kind of try to fix the mistakes that were made with the original release of the series. Mistakes were made, whether we like it or not. A lot of things that happened were not good, especially the treatment of this tribe, and so whatever we can do to help support them, I just think that's what we should be doing. So take a gander, and if you have found other resources that would be able to help, I think that would also be really pertinent to share, so feel free to send them to me. And yeah, all right. Thanks for taking that time, and now let's get into the fun stuff. All right, enjoy! Cool. I think we're good to go. Why does it start out immediately like she's gonna die? There's no other way to do this. She's just gonna have to die. You know what I mean?
I'd never given much thought to how I would die. But dying in the place of someone I love seems like a good way to go.
I used to think about death all the time. I'd wake up, dead. I'd go to lunch, dead. I go to sleep at night, wonder if I'm gonna die. Dead, gonna die.
I think I want to try to get rid of my eyebrows and block them. Excuse me. I'm starting out with literally nothing on my face except for primer. Like, I did my skincare, but that's it. So, you know, do with that what you will. I'm out here bearing my soul. There we go. Now I can hear it perfectly. I don't know how to block out my brows. I shouldn't sit here and pretend like I do.
My dad's Charlie.
Your hair's longer.
Cut it since the last time I saw you.
Oh. Guess it grew out again. Sales lady picked up the bed stuff. You like purple, right?
Purple's cool. Thanks.
Okay.
Charlie has to be like my favorite character in this entire franchise.
He's a little old for you, isn't he?
Oh, Mom, you know what? We didn't say that, no, but it looks an awful lot like that, doesn't it?
Besides Emmett, no. Emmett's dumb.
Trying to walk and chew gum at the same time?
Charlie here hasn't shut up about it since you told him you were coming.
All right, keep exaggerating. I'll roll you into the mud.
After I ram you in the ankles. Yeah, bring it.
They just start fighting in the street. Do you think anybody was concerned about that? They're just seeing some guy throw punches at a guy in a wheelchair.
Round one. Fight. Give your respect. Score.
Hi, I'm Jacob.
Yeah.
We used to make mud pies when we were little.
Jacob was lying about the mud pie. Everybody, let's get out of here. This place is covered head to toe in shit.
What do you think?
What?
Your homecoming present.
This?
I totally rebuilt the engine for you.
Come on.
No! Don't let Jacob touch that!
Sorry.
I still don't. I have never really said anything about it, but I still don't understand how people just were okay with this.
The Cullens, they're all together. Like, together.
Like, the idea that these adopted kids are, like, also dating each other. And they're just like, well, they're not technically related, but, like, that's not the point. That's not the point. It's not the point. It's not the point. And everyone's just like, I mean, she says it's weird, and that's it.
Yeah, but they live together. It's weird.
Everyone's like, oh, well, I guess we'll just accept it.
Sips tea, and it's unsweet.
It smells sour, like funky.
I know if I ever walked in a room and I noticeably, like, you know, took the time to be like, oh my god, I'm standing in front of a fan. This kid is like very clearly repulsed by this smell. And I was like, it must be me. I would not go sit by them. I would be like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta leave.
Mom, where's your cell? Okay, don't laugh. I didn't lose my power cord. It ran away.
Congratulations. You just won our game. Who's going to the retirement home?
Renee's a bitch. I hate Renee. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, she ditched an amazing man like Charlie for what? Because she was bored? No, I hate that.
Are there any cute guys?
Tell me all about it.
Doesn't even matter.
I don't understand why she gets so offended by that question. She's just like, I'm done talking to you.
I plan to confront him and demand to know what his problem was.
That's so, literally why? You don't owe this man anything. He owes you nothing. He was a dick to you. Just like, I don't understand why she felt the need to be like, I have to confront him and figure out why he's acting this way. It's probably just a dick. I don't know. I mean, like, I know in the context of the movie, I'm talking. It's important that they like speak or whatever in order to have a romance, but I just feel like that's super unrealistic. If someone was that rude to me, absolutely not. I'm not gonna show my, like, this stuff because it doesn't matter. I don't know if that fall, I mean, I don't know if that fall was staged or not. I feel like it was, but it looked so real. I don't know how she would have been able to fake that. I'm wondering how they did it. Like, I don't know, I was talking about this with my fiance. I was like, did they just like tie her foot to a string or something and just pull what she...
You're not in Phoenix anymore, Bills.
Be careful.
Always am.
And thanks for the tires.
Yeah.
I feel like Kristen Stewart had more chemistry with 99% of the characters than she did with Edward, including Charlie. Like, I know it's obviously like a father-daughter dynamic, but the chemistry that I'm getting from them was not. Which is interesting because I feel like that's usually what happens in movies. Well, not always. I feel like it's very rare that the actual main love interests actually have a lot of chemistry together.
What's up, Arizona, huh? How you liking the rain, girl? Gotta get used to it, girl.
Yeah, Mike, hey, you're real cute, man.
Oh, I know.
Play. Oh, yeah, okay. What you playing?
If a man came up to me and was like trying to flirt with me and was like, how are you liking the rain? And then dumped a bunch of water on my head, I tell you who I wouldn't be dating.
Hello?
Hello?
Separate and label them into the faces of mitosis.
Why did he do that? Why did he I caught it, actually. Why did the professor stare at him for so long? Or for them for so long?
So you're enjoying the rain? What?
How you like it the rain, girl? He has like a bucket full of water and just starts pouring it on her head.
Hey Bella, how you liking the rain girl?
Oh no, I will now go write about this in my depressing diary.
I don't really like the rain.
Okay, I actually think I did a pretty good job on covering my eyebrows. I think I did pretty well, actually. I'm not done yet, but this is probably the best I've ever done.
Pro face.
Do you mind if I, look? It's pro face.
Like I said.
I don't believe her. I think I'd like to take a check as well. As if I know anything.
If you hate the cold and the rain so much, why'd you move to the wettest place in the continental U.S.?
Oh, I don't know, Edward, because I'm 17 and maybe I don't get to decide where my parents move to.
It's complicated.
I'm sure he can keep up.
He's like, I've been in college for like 100 years. I think I can put whatever your story is together.
My mom remarried and,
So, you don't like the guy?
no, I mean, that's not, it feels really nice.
He's like, oh my god, I apologize for even insinuating you had a bad home life. I think I put too much. Damn it. Maybe I should...
Hey, did you get contacts?
No. It's the fluorescence.
That was my favorite line. Me and my best friend, like in elementary school, thought that was so fucking funny the way he said that. Like, it's the fluorescence. And we would repeat, like, that was an inside joke between us for like years. And then we grew up, and only one of us ever matured, and it wasn't me.
Chillin' with a hair tie, no makeup with some sweatpants on. You know I can always be that guy. You can think about me all night long, but I think you need something.
That's suspicious.
To think of me, something that will keep you on, man, so that we
That's
can
weird.
Be
Bella, you okay? You and I are gonna talk. You can kiss your license goodbye.
Yes, Charlie Swan, abuse your power as a cop.
I heard the chief's daughter was here.
Oh, Dr. Cohen.
Charlie? I got this one, Jackie. Isabella.
Isabella. I'm also Italian, so I can say that however I want to. Mozzarella.
I think we should take this in my office.
The way they all just like side-eye the shit out of her.
How did you get over to me so fast?
I was standing right next to you, Bella.
And the gaslighting begins.
No, you were next to your car, across the lot.
No, I wasn't. Bella, you hit your head. I think you're confused.
You stopped the van. You pushed it away with your hand.
Well, nobody's gonna believe
What
you.
did he say?
Literally, the fact that I've been in relationships with guys that gaslight me this hard. And that's what is interesting to me. Sorry. And that's what's interesting to me about this, is that he would have gotten away, like if he didn't push that hard and was just like, yeah, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Like if he had just agreed, like, yeah, that's kind of crazy, and didn't try to invalidate her experience whatsoever, she probably wouldn't have cried. She probably would have just been like, yeah, that was kind of weird. Oh well. Just like left it alone. But the fact that he did that makes it so much more like suspicious. And they're like, okay, now something's weird.
Look at you, huh? You're alive. No, I wanted to ask you, you know, if you know, it's like a month away, but do you want to go to prom?
Is this like the next day? Could you imagine like almost dying in a car accident and the next day you come back to school and someone's like, do you want to go to prom with me, actually?
So what do you think?
About what?
Do you want to go? To prom? With me?
Oh,
If I was asking somebody to prom and they said, and I was like, so what do you think? And they're like, about what? I would not repeat myself. I'd be like, actually, you know what? I have to go. Okay, I wanted my fiance to see what I looked like, so I had to invite him up. Sorry. I wanted you to see it because I thought...
Nippo.
It's over here.
Don't put that in. You can give it
Too late.
You look like me.
Oh yeah, I forgot you did that. Coco, get out of here. All right, I love you.
What's in Jacksonville?
How did you know about that?
You didn't answer my question.
Oh, you don't answer any of mine, so... I mean, you don't even say hi to me.
Hi.
He's so manipulative, and I don't understand the point of it, you know what I mean?
Bella, we shouldn't be friends.
Then don't talk to her.
I mean, why didn't you just let the van crush me and save yourself all this regret?
Why do you think I regret saving you?
I can see that you do. I don't know why.
You don't know anything.
Well, I mean, what else is she supposed to think? You're being such like a dick. And she's supposed to be like, wow, you must really like me. And he's like, you don't know anything. Stupid.
She seems different. She seems happy. Phil sounds like an all right guy.
Are we gonna talk about the water in this scene? Do we have to? The fact that she took a single sip and then just like... I used to recreate that in my own kitchen. I'd take the sip just like she did and I'd just be like... just to be dramatic.
Fish Beach down in the Quileute Res. We're all going tomorrow.
And there's a big swell coming in.
And I don't just surf the internet.
Eric, you stood up once, and it was a foam board.
La push, baby. It's la push.
Okay, I'll go if you stop saying that, okay?
Seriously, dude. It's creepy, man.
What? That's
So-
what it's called.
Edible art?
You know, your mood swings are kind of giving me whiplash.
I only said it'd be better if we weren't friends, not that I didn't want to be.
What does that mean?
It means if you were smart, you'd stay away from me.
We know that Bella is too smart, that she's not smart. You know, when you're just too smart, that you have no common sense. That's her, and we know that.
I have considered radioactive spiders and kryptonite.
It's all superhero stuff, right? What if I'm not the hero? What if I'm the bad guy? In case you haven't noticed, I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in, and I don't want to fit in.
She's like, what the fuck are you talking? Are you gonna abuse me? What the fuck? Okay, we are gonna go with the traditional sparkly vampires. So we will be incorporating that, don't worry. Do not take any techniques from me. I'm not a makeup artist, and this is not professional.
Bella.
Hi, Jacob. You guys should keep Bella company. Her date failed.
What date?
She invited Edward.
Yeah, because Cohen's a freak.
You got that right. The Cullens don't come here.
What did your friends mean about, you know, the Cullens don't come here?
You caught that, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, he said it directly to her. Was she supposed to not catch that?
Who are you?
It's always the same inane questions. Who are you?
What do you want?
Why are you doing this? James, let's not play with our food.
Remember when, I think it's like the next one or the third one or whatever, I don't even remember which one it is, when the girlfriend of the third vampire was like, no, but he was changing, he was gonna be different. And it's like, are you sure about that? I don't think he was. Based on this one scene alone, I don't think he was, you know, trying to be different. I'm just gonna shout in the dark. I don't think that's right.
He's not here. Whenever the weather's nice, the Cullens disappear.
What, do they just ditch?
No, Dr. and Mrs. Cullen yank them out for like hiking and camping and stuff.
If they're not like friends, like if they're not actually friends with any other people, how would they know that's what they were doing? How would she know if they didn't tell them, like, oh yeah, we're going camping when we don't come to school? Oh my god, the sun is like, hold on. What? That's what's so funny to me. It's not like these guys could read his mind or anything, so it's just his stare that they're going off of, and they're like, whoa, this guy's fucking crazy. That is so funny to me. If I was in the car and somebody picked me up and did that, I would hop out of the car at the first opportunity. I'd be like, nope, can't trust this guy. This guy's also crazy.
I should go back there and rip those guys' heads off.
No, you shouldn't.
You don't know the vile, repulsive things they're thinking.
And you do?
It's not hard to guess.
At that point, I would get out. I'm sorry. I don't really see why they thought this was a really good depiction of him being a good guy, because it is so scary.
All right. One mushroom ravioli.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. So, are you sure there isn't anything I can get for you?
No, thank you.
Let me know.
I feel very protective of you.
So what, you read minds?
I can read every mind in this room, apart from yours. Just money, sex, money, sex, cat.
That was where the adults in the theater have a little giggle. I remember because I saw this in theaters when I was like 11. Yeah, so I don't understand what I did wrong. My God, I look sick. I mean, I looked, not like in a good way. I looked sickly, like ill when I started. And it's just getting worse and worse as I keep going. Like, I look like I should be in a hospital. Remember when doing research was this simple? Like, there was no, you didn't have to worry about peer-reviewed resources. You didn't have to worry about, like, you know, biased social media sites that are trying to stage a coup. You could just go online and click on the first source, and there you go. It's completely to be trusted.
You're impossibly fast and strong. Your skin is pale white and ice cold, and sometimes you speak like you're from a different time. How old are you?
10.
How long have you been 17?
Yeah.
I know what you are.
Say it out loud. Say it.
I believe in the book she like doesn't say any of this stuff, which sucks because this is like honestly one of the best parts of the movie. In fact, I believe they have this conversation on their way like to or from Port Angeles or something. I'm almost halfway done with the movie and I haven't done anything besides like this. Okay. All right, I want to give myself an arch because, you know, reasons. Help. Help, what have I done? I shouldn't. Help.
Beautiful. This is the skin of a killer, Bill. As if you could outrun me! As if you could fight me off. I'm designed to kill.
I don't care.
Why is she like, this is an invitation?
So the lion fell in love with the lamb.
What a stupid lamb.
You sick, masochistic lion.
About 3 things I was absolutely positive. First, Edward was a vampire. Second, there was a part of him, and I didn't know how dominant that part might be, that thirsted for my blood. And third, I was unconditionally and irrevocably in love with him.
Oh my God. 50 Shades who? Isn't 50 Shades a fanfic of Twilight? And isn't Twilight a wet dream that Stephanie Meyer had about Gerard Butler Way? Okay. We're gonna try to get some hollow cheekbones in here, you know what I mean? We're gonna start off with brown so that it looks a little bit less harsh once I work in some black, but inevitably it will be more black toned in the center. Am I recording? Yeah, I am. Cool. All right, now for the hard part. This looks terrible on camera. I just want to say that hopefully by the end it looks worth it.
Where I come from, there's a place called heaven. And that's a place where all the good children go. Our desire is silver, the strips of gold. But there's more where you come from, my sugar walls. My sugar walls. Ooh.
I want nothing more than to be in a meadow like that. I've lived my entire life hoping to find a meadow like this, and they just don't exist. They don't. Unless you hike, and that's not something I'm willing to do.
My family, we think of ourselves as vegetarians, because we only survive on the blood of animals. But it's like a human only living on tofu. It keeps you strong, but you're never fully satisfied. It wouldn't be like drinking your blood, for instance.
Why did he say that? The look after too, he's like, sorry. I know, it probably sounds like I hate this movie, but I actually adore it. It's one of my favorite movies ever. I watch it like once a month. I watch the whole series. I'm basing my wedding off of this, so like definitely a super fan. You know what I mean?
Hot pocket, chicken nuggets, and toasted strudels.
Bella, we're making Italiano for you.
Oh.
She already ate.
You fucking fat piece of hog.
I would be so honored that I would let myself eat so much that I was like sick to my stomach if this family did that to me, for me. Even if I did eat before, I'd be like, load me up a plate, I'm starving, thank you so much. And if he tried to say anything, I'd be like, no, sir, you don't know anything about me. I can eat for 6.
Graduation caps?
Yeah, it's a private joke. We matriculate a lot.
It's kind of miserable. I mean, repeating high school over and over.
Imagine being in high school for like 100 years and still being too stupid to pass all your classes, even though you've been taught more or less the same curriculum the whole time. Emmett, insert deleted scene of her chinchilla droppings.
I used to make these. Rain sticks? Yeah. I had a chinchilla, and me and my mom used to make these out of the chinchilla's droppings and, you know, like paper towel rolls. Maybe that's weird.
I can't believe they took that out of the movie. Why did they take out the chinchilla droppings? That's like genuinely so funny, and it gives her so much more personality. Even if it's like weird, I think it's still worth, and I'm upset that they took it out.
What are you listening to?
It's Debussy.
Oh my god. Sir, keep it PG, please.
You better hold on tight, spider monkey.
This isn't real. This kind of stuff just doesn't exist.
He's like, you're right, it's not. He just continues to gaslight her even more.
It's human.
No shit. No shit, it's human.
I ordered you the spinach salad. I hope that's okay.
You should order one for yourself next time. Cut back on the steak.
Don't you ever say anything bad about Charlie ever again, or I will beat your ass.
So, how's all the baseball stuff going?
Oh, Phil's working so hard. You know, spring training.
He's just missing all of them behind her. She's like, oh my god, he's doing so well. This is why he's in the minor league. It has nothing to do. Just misses it every time.
Come on, we gotta talk boys. Are you being safe?
She's a minor mom. Isn't this all Mormon propaganda too? Like this whole movie? Like the whole series?
Where I come from, there's a place called...
I'm serious, look it up. Okay, so we want to go with, you can see her. We're gonna go for something like that, but we're also gonna do a little bit of like this too. So I think what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna outline that and then I will be back and we will get back to the Twilight thing, but I feel like I'm gonna need full concentration, so I need to just one-on-one time, baby. Let's go. Okay, we're back. I know I look a little bit different. I just went ahead and did the eyeshadow stuff that I was gonna do because I knew it was gonna take a while and I would not be finished with the movie in time. So this is what I did. It doesn't look that cool yet, but it's the finished product. That's when it's all gonna get put together, you know? So I totally forgot where we were. It's been like an hour and a half. Okay, no, it's been like 15 minutes maybe because I get distracted really easy. Okay, we're at the scene that all parents were like, this is the epitome of humor.
I have a date with Edward Cullen.
He's a little old for you, isn't he? I thought you didn't like any of the boys in town.
He's right outside.
He is?
Yeah, he wanted to meet you. Officially.
All right. Bring him in.
I remember all the parents being like, yes, yes, that is so funny. Okay, this is the best scene in cinematography ever. Should be studied in college. Amazing, amazing cinematography. Jasper is so scary. I don't understand how anybody can be like Team Jasper. He is absolutely terrifying, and he's a Confederate, so that's a no in my book. I wanted that to go on for much, much longer.
Heaven.
Yeah. The way they're gliding is insane. Didn't they have to do it on like treadmills too? And then there's that scene of Esme. There's like, it's like a clip of them like all running on the thing, doing the thing when they're running through the woods. But then like Esme, for some reason they didn't give her any slack to run with. So she's just hopping in place.
You brought a snack.
The immediate like oh my god.
Edward, I said leave me alone.
Bella, don't do this, please.
It's over. Get out.
Hey.
He's like, I thought you were just playing baseball. How heated did it get out there? Oh my god. Did somebody make it to the wrong base? And you're just having a fight now? How is baseball so deep you have to move away?
I'm leaving now.
Break up with you or something?
On the baseball field, you break up with you? No, Charlie, you don't understand anything. I'm gonna skip this scene because like I can't handle it. I cannot handle putting Charlie down like this. She does not deserve forgiveness after what she said to him. And it makes it worse if you know like the relationship between Renee and Charlie. Google why she left, because I can't handle it. I don't have respect for her after that. I don't care. She knew what the situation was going into it and chose to stay, and then she was like, actually, if it were any other guy, I'd be like, yeah, power to you, leave. Do whatever you want. Overline 2. Bella in the movies pisses me off, but in the book she's pretty cool actually. She reminds me a lot of myself. I really hope my neighbors don't look up and see me.
I'd never given much thought to how I would die. But dying in the place of someone I love seems like a good way to go.
That scene is so stupid. I miss the iconic blue hue that they put over the entire film. They really lost that throughout the rest of the movies, and it's like losing a really big piece of yourself, you know? That scene, he's just... Okay, we're back. And this time I have lashes, and I forgot to add the little like vein things coming out, so all that's left is the wig, and we've got some vampire blood that's expired by quite a few months, but it's never been opened, so maybe that's okay. Should I have shaken it up first? Maybe. Ugh.
What happened? You don't remember any of this, do you? So you went over to their hotel, then you tripped. Went through a window.
The way her mom is now gaslighting her. Her mom doesn't even know anything.
You don't know anything.
Stop pretending like you know, Mom. Fuck Renee. You know what I mean? Wig time. I gotta figure out how to put my hair back. I haven't worn a wig in a long time. Not the boot for prom. I forgot that was part of it. I don't know why anyone was like, yeah, you can wear those shoes. Very much Demi Lovato. I still wear my Converse, baby. I gotta drink it like somebody who's gotten lip injections. Wig time. Look at that shine. That cheap shine. That's rough, but that's okay. Oh my god, the shine is terrible. Look at that. And you can see through it. It's balding. Oh, it's shedding everywhere. Oh, I hate this already. Hold on, it's coming together. Hold on.
He wants you to be your boyfriend. Take her, man.
Let's talk about the gazebo scene. This is gonna be me at my wedding in a year, so be on the lookout. It's gonna be to this song. I'm gonna have a gazebo that looks exactly the same. It's all happening. It's in Forks, Washington. It's all coming together. Okay, it's all coming together. Mark my words. I will live this moment in infamy. No. Like, if I could just get a movie of just this stuff, I'd be happy. That's all I wanted. I didn't need the whole drama. I didn't need it.
I can't wait to die. Honestly, I cannot wait to die. You know, I wake up in the morning, I'm disappointed. I don't choke on my food at lunch, I'm disappointed. I make it to dinner, I'm disappointed.
I know it's cute, but like, also ew. Could you imagine if he did just turn her like right there in the middle of prom and everyone's like, is this allowed? All right, well, this is it. This is me in my true form. I had fun. I'm definitely gonna watch the other ones too. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe I'll actually like come back to my channel or something. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go play in traffic.